This is Ed Czerwien with the USDA in Amarillo, Texas with the weekly box beef recap for week ending June 8th. The comprehensive choice cutout, which is the weekly average of all types of sales, including the spot trade, formula trade, export sales, and those out front sales, was at 204.27, which was $2.47 lower than last week. The total reported box beef volume was 6,915 loads, which was 202 loads more than the previous week. And the formula trade was at 3,342 loads for the week, which was 260 loads less than last week, but still runs about 48% of the total sales. The daily spot choice box beef cutout, the thing that we watch each and every day, ended the week at 201.57, and it was $5.08 lower. That spot volume finally broke out of the 700 load range, and it was 940 loads for the weekly total of that daily spot load count. The impact of that large drop in the daily cutout was tempered or moderated by the stabilizing effect of the high percentage of formulas. The outfront sales were at 932 loads, which was 72 loads more than last week. Keep in mind, the outfront sales actually peak about a month before major grilling holidays, since they reflect product that was bought but not delivered for 22 or more days. Exports reported 877 loads, which was 104 loads less than the previous week. The NAFTA exports represent 284 of those loads, and there was 593 loads that were shipped overseas. The most recent 10-week rolling box beef sales average was 6,978 loads per week, which compares to 7,202 loads per week last year during the same time period. And it was 224 loads less than last year's average. The latest average national steer carcass weight has been following its normal seasonal decline all spring, but this is the time of year once again that it turns the corner and starts to increase. It was 3 pounds higher at 846, and that compares to 839 last year and 817 pounds for the 4-year average. This latest data indicates that we are 7 pounds over last year, which equates roughly to an extra 4,400 head of 800-pound carcasses each week in terms of tonnage. The Choice Select spread was about $18 on Friday, dropping from a high of $21 as retailers began to slow down the push for choice product for the grilling season and began to switch to lower-priced products. The Choice Select spread is always wider this time of the year because of the demand for choice steaks and also the entrance of lower grading calf feds in the harvest mix. Thank you. This has been Ed Czerwien with the USDA in Amarillo, Texas.